So normally as we approach the end of July, Minnesota Vikings head coach Mike Zimmer would have his big truck parked right here. This is parking space. But instead, there is a trailer with 4 COVID-19 testing bays there. All the coaches, staff, and players of the Vikings are going to be in there regularly all season, however long this season lasts. When they leave that testing trailer, they're going to be coming into this facility with a mask, and they're going to be coming in to a training facility, the likes of which they've never seen before.
So as our employees, players, coaches, staff enter the building, one of the boxes they have to check is a temperature screen. We've created a hands-free temperature screen that our athletes walk up to, or staff simply walk up to the iPad, get in the zone, and it should instantly measure temperature.
Detected is normal.
So thankfully I have a 97.7. First of all, it has a EPA List N disinfectant in it, which is required in the protocols to properly clean any surfaces. The electrostatic, obviously electric means, as you can see, it works simply like this. It sprays. Because of the electrostatic portion of the sprayer, these particles don't just go where I sprayed and wiped. These particles cover the entire table. They go underneath, they go in the cracks, etc. So much safer way to clean. We'll use these, we have several types of these. We'll use these in the weight room. We'll use these in the meal room, in the players' rooms. We won't spray it on the food, of course. It will keep us safer. We know that our building is going to be sterile. We're going to have tier system where there's going to be no intermixing. You know, we're going to be safe in our building. But, you know, I'm going to go home at the end of the night. So to your bubble question, I'm going to go home at the end of the night and I'm going to see my children and my wife. Players are going to go maybe out to a restaurant or whatever is allowed in their state, and then bring that back into our building. And so we all have a responsibility. I have a responsibility, certainly as the ICO, Rick as the GM, Kirk Cousins as the quarterback, has a responsibility to do the right thing this season to protect each other. And I think that the only way we accomplish that is through education, and it's going to be critical that all clubs do that.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.